Hello everybody, and welcome to the Masonic Youth TV show. My name is Wayman Crowder, and in this episode, our very own Aberdeen Stewart will be conducting an interview with the Queen of Nydia Temple, Holly Austin. But first, I want to catch everyone up on what's been going on with Masonic Youth Television. Our team has launched a huge fundraising campaign, and we need your help to continue our mission and expand our audience. We also need some equipment like microphones and editing software. The goal of Masonic Youth Television is to promote Freemasonry and all of its appended bodies, while educating and inspiring the next generation of media producers. We are asking that members of our Masonic family pitch in $5 or $10 or whatever you can afford to help us achieve our goal of promoting our wonderful organizations and increase membership by creating media programs that appeal to a wide variety of the population and advertise your message directly to those looking for a direction in their life. For more information, please check out our website at masonicyouth.net. Before we get into the interview with Queen Holly Austin of Nydia Temple, we should first tackle the question of what is Daughters of the Nile, how does it fit in with today's society, and what are the benefits of joining. Here's Winter Crowder with that story.
A Daughter of the Nile belongs to an organization which was initially begun as a social group open to wives, mothers, and sisters of Shriner members. The first temple was organized in Seattle, and interest in other areas ensued. Nydia Temple No. 4 began as the obligation was given to 35 charter members, princesses, on April 24, 1919. 68 candidates were initiated on May 27, 1919, and installed that evening by the Supreme Queen Edith Gaddis of Seattle in the Monomo Hotel ballroom. Nydia Temple's first queen was Mabel Holman. We recognize many very prestigious names in the founders of this temple. Memberships increased rapidly the first 1.5 years, ending the year 1920 with 1,036 members. Nydia Temple became the largest temple and remains the largest internationally to date. After the opening of the first Shriners Hospital for crippled children, as it was known at that time, the ladies of the household of Nydia Temple dedicated themselves to assist with the work of Portland Shriners Hospital. They contributed sewing items and made monetary contributions. It is noted that thousands of complete sets of clothing were sewn for the boys and girls. They are also mending garments and working in the hospital's educational school. They pooled their resources and canned hundreds of gallons of fruit and vegetables for use at the hospital. Initially, philanthropic projects taken on the members included not only that of Shriners Hospital, but also several other deserving organizations. Currently, the Supreme bylaws call for supporting only Shriners Hospital with their charitable work. This includes not only financial donations, but also as guides, drivers, children activities, birthday parties, hospitality, holiday tree decorations, clerical assistance, sewing unit. Many of the members do sewing from their homes as well. Reasons to join Daughters of the Nile. They support the greatest philanthropy in the world, Shriners Children's Hospital. They make lifelong friendships with like-minded women. They enjoy social events and outlets for having fun in groups. There are many ways to contribute to a great cause, working towards a common good. There are opportunities for leadership positions, learning, and contributing to the organization. They practice beautiful ritual work and perform a meaningful story. The performance unit provide opportunities to share talents such as musical, dance, and drill. They travel and visit with friends throughout the state and country. They hold regular meetings to get together, share ideas, and make decisions. They're part of a larger success story. Over 90% of all donations taken in go to the Shriners Hospital. Very low administration costs. They are honored to continue their legacy. It is an honor to be a princess, yes, princess, in Daughters of the Nile. To be eligible to be a member, you must be 18, be related by birth or marriage to a Shriner, Master Mason, or Daughter of the Nile. Be a majority member in good standing of the Masonic-related youth groups for girls, or a former patient at Shriners Hospital with or without a Masonic relationship. For further information and contact information, please see www.nydiatemple.com. Or for those of you watching this from another state, you can go to daughtersofthenile.com.
Good job, Winter. And now let's move on to our interview with Queen Holly Austin. Take it away, Aberdeen.
All right, so my name is Aberdeen Stewart, and I'm with Masonic Youth Television, and if you'd mind, can you please introduce yourself and include your title as well?
Okay. I am Holly Austin, and I am Queen of Nydia Temple, Daughters of the Nile. Hence the crown.
Hence the crown. Okay. So my first question is, how have you kept in contact with the members of Nydia Temple and conducted any meetings, if you've had any?
Well, it's interesting because summer is our downtime, like a lot of the groups. And so we did not have any meeting in April. And then we were given the okay to do Zoom meetings in May.
Yeah.
We had a great Zoom session in May, which was wonderful. It went off basically without a hitch. I was quite impressed with our people and their availability to being adaptable.
Mm-hmm.
And so that went well. We've had a couple of just, hi, how are you, jam sessions, shall we say. And other than that, we've done some individual, like the clubs are meeting per Zoom, and we've had some meetings, or I shouldn't say meetings, get-togethers, like in a park, a few of us just to see faces. It's been interesting, but I have to say we've learned a lot from the youth, because this doesn't come easily for some of us.
Mm-hmm.
And so we learn a lot from what the youth groups are doing, because they are just doing an awesome job. You as one of them, as this facilitator, we are taking a lot of our experiences from what you're doing.
Thank you. Are you still able to conduct service and volunteering events while much of Oregon is limited to meeting in person? And what kinds of events do they look like?
As far as our service, our only philanthropic project is for the Shriners Hospital, and so nothing else. So generally we have a sewing group that meets up at the hospital, and they sew. Not right now, because the hospital is really restricted to any of the activities up there. So we have been making masks.
Mm-hmm.
We continue working on the quilts and other projects at home.
Yeah, I've had contact.
So that's about it.
I've had contact with Judy Clay Smith, because I'm a rainbow girl, and one of my service projects was raising money for the quilt circle.
So when you were the advisor?
Yes, I was. Yeah, it was very exciting for me. So you're making masks. And I've talked to someone at Shriners, I believe she was like a marketing person, but she was talking about how the wonderful job all of the ladies have been doing with sewing. And it's really nice to see that you guys are also noticing it as well.
Mm-hmm.
What do your statewide virtual meetings kind of look like, and how have you kind of adapted to it? Like, what kind of programs are you using? Do you have any special helpers for that?
Basically, we have been giving the okay from Supreme to use Zoom as a platform, but we can't do any ritual kind of activities. Other than that, we can do strictly a business meeting. We can vote. We can do anything that we would at a regular meeting. We can read proposals like petitions so that they can start being acted upon. And other than that, try to start out with some non-ritual, inspirational kind of poem, or, and then end with some sort of a all-inclusive greeting, take care kind of. And that's all we can do. Nothing ritual. And we have a beautiful ritual. So we're anxious to do our parts again.
What are some of the recent accomplishments of Nydia Temple that you are proud of?
I am proud of our temple in basically everything they do.
Yeah.
We have the biggest temple of the United States and Canada, and we now have a temple in Brazil as well. So we are the biggest temple. We're one of the oldest. So therefore, we're always working on membership because our members are on the older side. And so therefore, ultimately we lose them. And so we always have to keep refreshing those. For instance, we've had 25 of our members die this year. And when and that's just the way it is because we are older. So we are always looking for excited new people that want to, do what we do.
Mm-hmm.
Another passion is that the Daughters of the Nile gives approximately $3 million in donations and light goods to the Shriners Hospital about every year, just right out about 300,000 or $3 million.
Mm-hmm.
And I am very proud of that. I'm very proud of our temple for being open to the way things are right now. And, all of the groups are struggling with this lack of being able to see each other. So we're all in that together, and, we just can't wait to get back together and, just hug each other again.
Yeah. So kind of shooting off of the membership and the membership growth and retainment, how have your members been involved in, progress for Daughters in the Nile, like continuing to make it a lasting organization?
Mm-hmm. We, for years, were decreasing in membership. This is the first year, and I don't know how many years, where we have had a growth in membership. We still had 25 people die, but we worked extremely hard recruiting. We're always looking for activities for the younger folk, because the younger people usually are going to school, they're starting new jobs, they have families. And so we're always looking for something for the younger people to do and keep them actually involved until they are able to really take hold and commit their time, because we know they don't have time right now.
Yeah, that's wonderful to hear. Do you have any final messages you'd like to share to our Masonic family or the Nydia Temple in particular?
I have an announcement that, it makes me very happy that we just received our supreme announcements, like your new grand officers and that kind of thing. And so interestingly, they came by email this year, and it's our supreme session is scheduled for September in Minneapolis, St. Paul. So we're hoping. We have a member of the membership committee.
That's fine.
She's doing something else within her committee too that I'm really excited on, and that's Jennifer Moyer, and she just eats and drinks this membership thing. She's always trying to come up with new ideas and how we can best retain, how we can recruit, retain. And then we have Judy Clay Smith, who is part of the action team, and that's getting everybody excited and making sure they do good work within their own temples. And Kathy Wallaker is not a supreme committee, but she petitioned for our Nile Foundation, and they're the ones that receive the money, decide where it's going to go to, because everything that Nile sends in goes to the foundation as kind of the big pot, and then they determine where it's going to be sent. And then we have another supreme appointee, who is Carol Livy, and she is an ambassador for the Pacific and mountain area. So that's an exciting one for us too. And so we feel very blessed with those. And as far as to my temple, public relations goes with the membership. Jennifer's working with public relations. And as far as To My Temple, they are just an awesome group. I wouldn't be doing this if I didn't love them so. And Nile has become part of my life, and I love it.
Thank you very much for speaking with me. Anything else you'd like to say?
I don't think so. I appreciate your work.
Thank you very much.
Great job, Aberdeen. What a fantastic interview, and special thanks to Holly Austin, Queen of Nydia Temple, Daughters of the Nile. Thank you for your time. Well, that about wraps it up for this episode. I hope you learned a lot, and for more information on how to join Daughters of the Nile, please check their website at daughtersofthenile.com, or if you live in the great state of Oregon, you can look into Nydia Temple by going to their website at nydiatemple.com. Also, we are actively looking for members of our Masonic youth groups to join our ranks and help us put out lots of promotional videos. We definitely need your help, so please check out our website at masonicyouth.net. Or, if you could help us out with a small donation, it would be greatly appreciated. And we also have some very cool merch for sale, including this awesome t-shirt. For more information on all this and much more, go to masonicyouth.net. And as always, please subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our Facebook page, and share this video. Thanks for watching, everyone, and have a great night.